Ganger. Welcome back to another video, y'all. Today's video is gonna be about the three Kahs, okay? Which are the three spiritual bodies you have inside of you. So, I want to start off by saying peace, and I'll show you to the spirits channeling through. So how you can help or be a part of this is just saying I'll share on your end. So. We have Obatala Ashe, Shingo Ashe. We have Osiris Ashe. We have Isis Ashe. We have Nefertiti Ashe. We have Arachne, which is also the higher aspect of Lilith. Ashe or Seraphons Ashe. Baal Ashe. Satan, the pineal gland Ashe. Lucifer Ashe. Baphomet Ashe. We have Azazel Ashe, Uriel Ashe, Archangel Michael Ashe, Archangel Zaphael Ashe, Archangel Raphael Ashe. We also have coming through right now are some more demons like Folkor Ashe, Citri Ashe, King Paimon Ashe. Who else is coming through here on this open channel? Who else we got? Delepatore Ashe. Ra Ashe, Heru Ashe, and then Newt Ashe, or Nut or Newt Ashe. Ancestors known and unknown Ashe, spiritual ancestors Ashe. Charles Ashe, Jojo Ashe. So say Ashe to your physical ancestors, your loved ones, your relatives, your friends and family. Just say Ashe to them. Really quick on 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ashe to the physical ancestors, known and unknown. Ashe to the spiritual ancestors, known and unknown. Ashe to the spiritual ancestors. Ashe to the soul ancestors. Ashe to the ancestors on the astral plane. Okay, good. Those are called libations. We got to get back into the libations. And I got to bring my paper out here. Now, what are the three bodies of the Kah? What are the three bodies of the Kah? The three bodies of the Kah, the first body is your animal body. Let's get straight into it. Is your animal body. The animal body is going to be like what smells good, what feels good, what you hear. Those are your physical senses. So I can tap into this body right now. I just got to tap into my Kah body. So when I tap into my Kah body, I'm tapping into my physical senses. So like my sight, my hearing, like I'm just tapping into the physical dimension. And I'm just tapping into like my senses. So the animal body is also what feels good, what smells good. So people stuck in the animal Kah body are normally sex addicts, drug addicts, people that are very like, let's say like fat because like they just keep eating food, like they're obsessed with food. Consciousness or souls, people that get stuck in the Kah body or the animal Kah, are obsessed with physical sensation. I also call those new souls because they haven't got tired of the physical world yet. So now, that's the animal body. That's your lower nature. It's your lower self. It's your devil self. It's your double self, your doppelganger. It's your human self. It's basically everything your human brain or physical brain wants to do and achieve, or like your desires, and your physical brain wants to do and like live up before it dies, because your physical brain knows it's impermanable. Impermanable just means it's not permanent. So your brain, as a physical product of this physical reality, knows it's gonna die soon. So it wants to live up everything. It wants to have sex. It wants to do drugs. It wants to drive a car, jump out of an airplane, eat the most disasterly foods. This is all because you're stuck in your animal Kah body. And that's because you're still listening to your physical brain and the chemicals that's being output by your physical brain by it feels good, it smells good, it tastes good, which is wired to your genetics. So let's go into the next Kah body. That was the first Kah body, the lower self, the lower nature. That was the first spirit body, the animal self. That was, that. Now we have the inferior Kah. The inferior Kah is Kah followed by social norms. Now first we was dealing with physicality. Now we're dealing with mentality. And the inferior Kah body, and don't get this confused with the mental realm and the astral plane and the fourth dimension. This is something different. This is not the fourth dimension or the astral plane or the realm of thought. This is not that. This is just your spirit body. The second form of your spirit body, the inferior body, the inferior Kah, which is governed. The spirit is governed by society. Okay? So this just is more in the it's just more in the mental field. I'll get in touch with you later. That's just more in the mental field, right? So um that's gonna deal a lot more with your social skills, and that's gonna deal with how you interact with people and communicate with people, and even your responses. Okay, so from the inferior body we get an automated response. Now an automated response is when you say something to someone like a Christian, and you say, because a Christian believes in Jesus, believes in God, because it changes. So you tell a Christian, fuck Jesus. The Christian go like, what? You're damned for all damnation, motherfucker. Hell awaits you, bitch. Walks off on your ass. That was an automated response. Now you notice their tone raised, their emotion raised, the way they were communicating and interacting with me differented. It changed. It changed, you see. So when you're calm talking to someone, his whole demeanor changes. What I'm saying, his whole demeanor changed, and that's called an automated response. Your whole demeanor changes only when it's an automated response, which means someone has tapped or pressed a button in your old frequency that you haven't cleared out yet through your shadow work. All right, I'm making this shit make sense for y'all now. This is what shadow work is for. So niggas aren't getting an automated response, which you're wasting your energy. You're wasting your energy, bro. So that's an automated response. When you tell a Christian and the Christian just bounce back at you, or it's not what the definition of it. What I've narrowed it down to an automated response is a reaction to 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 something or a truth told that stands against your own belief or opinion, aka bias. But move back a little bit. Belief or opinion. The Christianity example was in his belief. I said fuck Jesus, and he was like, what? That was in his belief. That attacked his belief. And because it attacked his belief, it was something in his belief that he couldn't handle. It was something in his belief that wasn't normal to him, that wasn't comfortable to him. And you're gonna have to listen to things that aren't comfortable to you in order to learn new things, or quote unquote evolve, or basically expand your consciousness. Because if you're only learning things that are comfortable to you and in your comfortable area or in your comfortable surroundings, then you're just learning more about the fucking tree that's back there. You're just learning more about your environment around you. You're not really learning anything new. You're not learning any new influences. You see, the key here, you see, is to have new influences to learn about. You see, once you have new influences, you got something to think about. We got to get your mind thinking, but not thinking about what you already see. You got to get your mind thinking about what you don't see. So that is when you attack someone's belief. automated response. Now, when you attack someone's opinion, that can be a little bit different and differentiate, you see, because they got the ego, and the ego is the other broth, or the ego is the demiurge, or the ego is also the physical brain, the byproduct on which you are operating inside of, what you can program, because this whole body is programmable through the brain, not the mind, because the mind is separate from the brain, you see. Now, let me get into that real quick before we get back into this Kah body. You see, when you close your eyes, you know your two physical eyes are connected to your brain, right? You got two eyeballs and two strings that line all the way back up to the cortex of your brain, right? All right. So if you have two physical eyes and that's how you see out here, how do you dream? You don't have a eye in here, oh nigga, but you do. And that's called the spiritual eye, the third eye, the pineal gland, God's eye. That's called Satan. That's called Lucifer. Your pineal gland is also called Satan or Lucifer. Satan is also melanin. Okay, I have to break that down another time, and I fully grasped that. You see, I got that from Bobby Hemmett. I heard that before. Where I heard that from? You got to hear that from Bobby Hemmett. I completely conceptualized that. I grabbed it, made it my own, and now I can refer it back. I can give it back to you, see, but we can't get into that right now. And if anything, I gotta go back and fucking watch what the fuck I said to even go back on it, you know. I don't even know what I just said. So wait, I said I know what I said, but I can't remember right now. Okay, I just can't remember what I said. I know what I'm talking. I know what that is though. Whatever I just said, I know what that is. So we're gonna have to get on that another time. Okay, so you attack his opinion, right? The ego, and I basically went into Yalda broth. Okay, I went into Yalda. Okay, and I went into the shoot. I don't know. We'll leave that there. You can rewind, see what I was talking about, what's important. But the second Kah body, the inferior Kah body, okay, is gonna be when you're governed by society. When you're governed by society, you ain't scratching your nuts in public. You're not taking your shirt off in public. You're not like, when you're governed by society, you're not just like doing random shit that your soul wants to. When you're governed by society, you follow societal norms. When you're in, you see, you can only be in one of these Kah at the time of operating this body. You can't be in multiple at the same time. Now, you're a multi-dimensional being, but it's different for the Kahs or the spirit bodies, you see. It's like choosing which type of body you want to be into, but less superpowery. So you got the red body, you got the yellow body, you got the green body. You know, the red body is just about physical shit. It's just about, you know, I don't know, locking in with the physical realm, going first person. You got the yellow body, you know what I mean? Animal senses is the red body. The yellow body is gonna be society, how you interact and socialize with people. So that's basically white people don't go out and call everyone a nigger. That's basically black people, or not black people, but that's basically some dude fucking the dirt. Just some random shit. Like some random shit that's like, or no, you don't follow that. My fault, because people in society don't do that shit. You don't follow that, okay? You don't follow that. You follow societal norms, and you think it's like cringy to do this one thing, and you think it's gay to do this, and basically TikTok trends you follow, Instagram threads you follow, Instagram pages you just completely blindly follow. If you're just doom scrolling on TikTok and you make that your personality, you're honestly in your inferior Kah body. because you're governed by society, and this is what I mean. It's not just making society your personality. Whatever you look at and you fuck with your personality, because that's something else too. Making your spirituality your personality, don't do that, all right? That's something to talk about. I'm glad I'm coming up with more video ideas making this one. If you get your personality and you get your whole idealism and what's morally good, if you get your morals, your reasoning, and your thought from social media or from society, it doesn't have to be technology. It can just be the people around you. You are in your inferior Kah body. That means you're in your inferior Kah body. That means you're in your second Kah body, the inferior Kah body. And you're basically still a sheep. You're still a bot. You're still a zombie. On this channel, we're gonna call y'all zombies. We're not gonna call y'all robots. I mean, there's a difference 100% between the robots and zombies, because you got the clones. You got the clones, you got the robots, you got the zombies. You got the aliens, like the reptilians, synthetic, you got some Orions. Well, actually, what's important here is that you mainly got people with the dual light, which is a soul, or dual essence, or people without it. And that's going with the human aspect. And then you got people that look like people that are actually aliens or extraterrestrials using the form, and clones. And then you have your Uncle Toms, your Smoofies, Jezebels. Now I'm talking about. But come on, we should get on with this shit now. I want to get on. So I want to move this shit on now. So let's move this shit on. The last Kah body is called the Divine Kah. The Divine Kah is basically me, nigga. It's basically thoughts that's not like everyone else's. The Divine Kah is basically shit no one else thinks of. The Divine Kah is basically literally the thought pattern and just like creativity and just like overall the conscious dissonance and cognicity that no one else has. It's raising your consciousness up to death, or the Kundalini opening and rising up to godhood, which is opening your pineal gland, which is opening God's eye. That's gonna rise you to this level of the Divine Kah body and make sure you are always in your Divine Kah body. You always walk in your Divine Kah body. You are not walking out of physical senses, and you're not walking out of societal norms. You're walking out of your divine self. That's how to walk out of the Divine Kah body. That's what the Divine Kah body is. All of that good stuff. Those are the 3 Kah bodies. The animal Kah, inferior Kah, and Divine Kah. The Divine Kah is following your soul or dual light or consciousness. The Divine Kah is purely what the being inside of you wants to do, not what the physical wants to do, not what the other cells of you wants to do. What true being wants to do as consciousness, or the dual light, your true self, the triple blackness of space. The shit we all been talking about, everybody been talking about. So hope y'all like this video. Subscribe or don't. I don't give a fuck. Peace.